Hey, honey. Hey, Pam. Hey, Frank. What's going on? How you guys doing today? Hey, Joe, Deb, Star, Jody, Creative, Larry, Rosie. What's going on? Beautiful day up here today. Hey, Tasha. How's my girl? I'm gonna come to the UK. Gonna get hooked up. Yeah, pretty good. Hey, Rose, Salmon. I'm reading a book on enabling so I can get better. Yeah, these Tim Hortons don't do that great in the United States. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Tweety. Okay, Carrie. Yeah, I got about 20 more videos, but none of them are interviews, so probably won't interest most people. And then I have some photos I took while I was down there. Yeah, you want it enabled, you just join up here. No problem, man. Whatever you're into, I'm gonna give you more of it. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Lori. Hey, Boo Boo. The enabler. That's an honor to all my enemies. Hey, Carrie. Oh, Dallas, huh? All right. Hey, Rachel. How's it going? Hey, Dennis. Better believe it, man. Daisy's sleeping on the dash. All right, Mark. Good for you. I get it all the time, that enabling bullshit. I just got done deleting 2,100 comments. Hey, Katie. Oh, thanks, Teresa. Mother Teresa. Yeah, it's all bullshit. Bunch of fake, phony, tough guys. They piss me off. I'll go down there. I'll strip them down, make them all put a diaper on, shake a rattle, make them talk baby talk until I'm tired of hearing about it. Bunch of fake punks. Oh, good, Carrie. Oh, my God, Carrie, you've hit rock bottom. Congratulations, Joe. That's it. Not putting up with this. Yeah, the P.O. Box is P.O. Box 41, West Branch, 2 words, Michigan, 48661. And it's Tom Reed, R-E-E-D. Yeah, I wouldn't say Catherine's a bad person. It was just, when you cut people off, they get mad, and that's an angry response they have. With a lot of people, you'll have run-ins or disagreements, and you can sit down and rationally have a civil conversation. But when you get blitzkrieged with just a double-barrel shotgun of ignorance, you can see you're getting nowhere. It's just best to cut it off. Oh, yeah, I agree, Mark. I'm in West Branch, Michigan, Joe. Well, I mean, that just speaks volumes of the logic in me just deciding to disassociate with her. Creative revival. I agree. Yeah, I thought I got a good group of interviews when I was down there. especially Rita, great person. Not to say that other interviews aren't great as well, but just to have she just doesn't seem like she would be down there, and that's compelling, and it's remarkable, and it's great to get her side of the story. Yeah, Rachel, it's not a video, it's still photographs. I'm going to upload those later today. Pretty good, Benny. How you doing? Hey, Penny. Yeah, that's what I say, John. Hey, Jason. Oh, cool, Dallas. Hey, Ann. How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna put those, Sam. I'm gonna put those up when I get home. That won't take long. No, that's true. The environment. I mean, it's such a complicated process. That should be part of the lecture when they talk to these kids that are fooling around with heroin. Rehab's just a part of it. Having a supportive family with some money is another part of it. It's just, you're broke, you're on drugs, you get out of rehab, you don't have a job, a lot of them lack skills, the money to move someplace, get a security deposit. I mean, it's so super complicated. I mean, rehab's great, but there need to be a bunch of things to go along with it, and that's, to me, so far, is what a successful outcome lacks. Yeah, Kevin, I got home last night around 10. Yep. Yeah, I drove to Newark, New Jersey one weekend a few years ago. It was kind of disappointing. I didn't think it was anything like Detroit. Hey, Katie. Oh, thanks, Rachel. Yeah, prevention's pretty tough. You got predispositions to deal with, home life situations. I mean, kids are too young to really understand what the consequences are truly going to be like. So it's great to have the cop come in there with a donut in his hand and acting friendly instead of ramming a ticket up your ass. But the reality of it is, it's just a dog and pony show. They mean well, but forget it. It'd be like me getting a couple Jehovah's Witnesses I see up here driving around on their bikes and taking them down to Detroit, down around the Michigan Stroll, and have them hand out mini Bibles. It's just like berserk. Hey, Ronnie, how you doing? Well, let me tell you, on that deal, like with Manny, Gerald would have been stupid to do anything. He'd be dead by now. And so would she. Yeah, Dennis, you're welcome. I mean, this is why we're faced with the problems. It's so complex. I mean, you got hospitals, think tanks, great colleges, volunteer groups, churches. It's barely putting a dent in any of this. That's why, the more I thought about it, I don't want to be a certified drug counselor. I don't want to get a master's degree in counseling. I don't want any of that, because I can see what's happened out there, and it hasn't done much good, and you can't take away something from me that I don't have. So I'm going to go with my own rogue plan. Nobody's going to hassle me with licensing because I don't have one. I don't want one. I don't like the success rate. Yeah, the P.O. It's Tom Reed, R-E-E-D, P.O. Box 41, and that's in West Branch, B-R-A-N-C-H, Michigan, 48661. Yeah, I don't really like too much of McDonald's. I don't think a homeless shelter's reality. There's a lot that has to be done with that. It just sounds good, but it's just like fantasy land. Yeah, I agree, Katie. I agree. I mean, if you're looking for a job and that interests you and you want to try it, hey, go ahead, take a stab at it. But for a guy like me, I'm on the other side of the fence. I'm ready to go with the rogue army untested plans, worth a try. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Hey Barbison. You're up there in the land of milk and honey. Yeah, I'm working on that right now. Yeah, there are resources out there, but there's a lot of red tape and bullshit connected with that. They cut them off from their friends, which you can argue is good, but not all their friends are bad. They can't have their cell phone. They got to go to bed at 10 at night. I mean, it's like me going down there and saying, hey, girls, it's time everybody gets off heroin. Tomorrow I want 100 push-ups. We're going to run 2 miles first thing in the morning. I mean, that's kind of what they're faced with. Hey, Ronnie. You know, the low end, the bottom barrel rehab places, I mean, it almost seems, I mean, it's hard to get the statistics from these places. All you got to do is go up and down the Michigan stroll like I do, and every goddamn one of them's been at Sacred Heart Rehab, and they're out in the street again. So why would I want somebody going there? It's a bunch of bullshit. I mean, if they got frequent flyer points for going to rehab, they'd never need to pay for another airline ticket again in their life. I think Detroit, like all big cities now, it's the good days of the 70s, 80s, and 90s are over. It's a different business model out there now, and they're all basically plagued by a shrinking economy, unfunded programs, no treatment for the mentally ill, and everything's happening because society's allowing it to. I mean, it's no secret why decay is increasing. Yeah, there's a lot of money in rehab for sure. There sure is. I mean, if I go get my car painted, I get my car painted. Probably not going to see you again. You go to rehab, there's a good chance you're going to be back. I put rehab right up there with the casinos, except they're getting their money a different kind of way. I don't know if it's because, there's a lot of good people out there that never step foot in church and don't believe in God. I mean, if that's what worked for you, that's great. I'm not going to say it isn't true and it isn't a good thing to believe in, but it's not the only answer. Yeah, Florida. That's why I moved out of that shithole. American Greed has a really good episode, a guy ripping people off at drug rehab. Yeah, probably something wrong with her mouth. Yeah, it is in the right place, but I mean, it's like reinventing the wheel in a way. I'm going to start with a very easier goal to accomplish. I mean, if you think about it, like, as far as I'm concerned, like, if any good comes out of anything, rather than some bullshit lecture from a cop with a donut in his hand when you're in the 8th grade. I think anyone watching Rita or Calvin's interviews will get more from that 20 minutes than they'll get anywhere that I know of. And it isn't anything I've done, it's the knowledge they possess and the way they deliver it. But these school lectures and stuff, it's like what a bunch of bullshit. I mean, maybe it helps, but like I said, I'll give you 2-to-1 odds. It's a very low success rate. There's no way to really gauge it. I mean, it's better than having insane clown posse come in there and talk about dropping out of school and following them around the rest of their lives. But do these drug lectures really do anything? The intelligent kids that never considered taking drugs just sit there bored out of their mind. And the kids that have already tried drugs thinks it's just a bullshit session and it's the only enjoyment they get in their life. So either way, I just don't see at that age it doing a lot. See, now if I was a licensed drug counselor or I had a master's degree in counseling, I'd get sanctioned or they'd take my license away for talking this way. But you can't take away what I don't have. Yeah, Hip Hop Mayor. It's Kwame. You'll be able to talk to him about it in person in about another 25 years. Yeah, that's what I say, Clint. Yep. No, I mean there's obviously a if you're a young girl and your tits are hanging out of your top, and you got a short skirt on or tight pants, and you're walking up and down Michigan Avenue, people kind of take what they have to say with, you deserve what you get. That's why you're around here. Look at the way you dress. But when you get somebody like Reed out there that basically tells you the same thing the young, cute girl with the tight clothing wears, that rattles around a couple different brain cells that aren't used to firing, and hopefully more people see the light because of it. Well, yeah, you're exactly right. That's a part of this work in the streets in Detroit that you don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. This isn't escorts. This isn't massage parlors. A lot of these girls get humiliated, beaten, choked, stabbed, all sorts of perverted, weird shit, because these perverts know that even if they call the cops, they're not going to show up. And in their eyes, a lot of the women don't have much credibility. Hell, they don't even do anything when they get murdered, let alone check out a rape or an assault. Yeah, I mean, with Kelly and her daughter, I mean, you you're standing there like taping this stuff, trying to stay focused while my mind is blown. Yeah, Kelly, I talked to Kelly about a few things, pissed her off. It's just, what are you gonna do? Yeah, Rita's a classic, great. I mean, I've mentioned this before. I'm down there sometimes, and I got this like when I'm talking to Rita and her son-in-law. He's a good guy. He's trying to do the right thing. He comes up, I'm trying to talk to her, and I got that going on. Then I'm talking to Kelly and her daughter, and a lot of times, Maddie, sitting there, and my damn mind is getting blown. It's like I'm getting like shocking news about something bad while I'm trying to concentrate and ask questions. That's why sometimes, not only am I tired when I'm down there, I'm not down there just dicking around. I spend a lot of time during the day driving around trying to track down these women. It's not as easy as you think. And I'm tired for one, and secondly, I'm kind of looking around so I don't get clubbed from behind. And thirdly, a lot of times I'm just like shell shocked at what I'm hearing. So I'll ask them, sometimes I'll forget their name because it started at the beginning of the video, and I want to make sure that I cleared with them that they know my intentions were to upload their interview. So I'll ask it twice sometimes. It's because I got so much stuff going on. You know, I want to make sure all the bases are covered and they're not getting misled. I mean, I give Rita credit, boy. She stepped up to the plate, and she was going to give that interview no matter what anybody said. I mean, it's not like that every time, but like sometimes it is. Yeah, Rita's cool. Yeah, Chloe, I had that happen sometimes myself. But like on nights back, you know, like coming back days, the whole time I was there, I mean, I sleep. Yep, dance break. Yep, Flat Rock. Yep. Yeah, I'd help them. So it's just there, you know, these people can't keep, and I'm not knocking them, but they can't keep a box, a pen, nothing. I mean, I might as well ask them to fly a rocket ship up to Mars when I suggest them getting their own YouTube channel. Photos, video, editing, computers, uploads, internet, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, forget it. I mean, if I lived down there, I'd get a little office and I'd just have a damn desktop and I'd let them come in one at a time, show them how to do it, and hope they could keep an SD card long enough to record videos of their own. Yeah, you're right, Bill.
So I said you left without me. She said I didn't understand you. I thought you weren't welcome. I go, we talked about it 3 times. So then she's like, she's coming, and I go, no, no, no. And this girl's one.
You can see out the window, it's a little different up here than the Michigan Stroll. Yeah, it's true, Tasha. Oh, yeah, Daisy slept like a rock. Daisy will get at the end of the bed where she always sleeps. As soon as we get home, she gets a drink of water, runs upstairs, and gets in the deepest sleep you could imagine, and doesn't get up until and stays in that same spot. There's something, she knows up there that nothing's going to sneak up on her. There's no weird noises, people talking, and she just gets the deepest sleep in the world. Yeah, Kelly's got kind of an attitude, yeah. Yeah, Sky looks like a painting. It's nothing up there. Well, I think I've kind of done this my whole life. I just started recording it about 5 years ago. But I think I've had a YouTube channel since '07. Right around there. Hey, Bunny, thank you. Oh, yeah, Tassie's cool. Not really, man. You know, car theft's kind of a thing of the past. You just don't really see them like the chop shops and stuff. It's first of all, it's a lot harder to steal a car, and you know, these automobile companies got this stuff down now. And a lot of them have GPS units on them. It's just like it's so thin for car theft. Usually if a car's stolen now, it's to commit a crime, not to chop it up and sell the parts. Yeah, it's too bad. Hey, Shoxy. Hump day, huh? I didn't know about that. Yeah, I know, Rachel. I'm not worried about Kelly. I'll go down there and dress her up as Raggedy Ann and make her trick or treat. She doesn't worry me a bit. Yeah, Carrie, I hope so. I mean, I hope that people like it. I think it's fun seeing what it's like down there. Yeah, Bella, you're right. Yeah, Tassie's crazy as hell. I mean, she knows how to work it. Yeah, I can understand her. Yeah. I'm up in West Branch. You know, Steve, you bring up gay a lot, man. Why don't you just deal with it?
Well, I said to him, I said, if she could get up here 5 hours faster than waiting for me to see her mother, that's what he did.
Yeah, Maddie will be all right. That stuff happens down there all the time. Hey, Charm City, how you doing? Yeah, it's good, Regina. If they had the tools to keep from getting in this situation, they would. No, he wants to. He's not comfortable with being gay himself. That's all right. I'll let him talk. Yeah, I mean, Ray, I kind of hinted around about it, but he didn't really seem too eager about that. That's right, Charm City. That's it. All right, Lisa, take care. Yep. Ray's got a lot of experience down there. Yeah, thanks, Shacky. Shaxy. Take it easy, Lisa. I think I'm gonna get out of here. Go. I think I'll take Daisy for a walk before it gets too cool. I'll upload my videos. Yeah. My phone's at 10% too, so when it cuts off, I'm not plugged in. This thing doesn't last long. It's a beautiful day today. Take Daisy. See if Daisy's guarding the van. So that's why I parked this way, so the sun's to the back. And I said, my Daisy girl, what you doing, babe? You guarding the van? Is my girl guarding the van? That's my girl guarding the van. Oh, yes. That is my Daisy girl guarding the van. Good job, hon. Good job, babe. She got a good night's sleep last night. You got a good night's sleep, didn't you, hon? You good girl. Did you get a good night's sleep, honey? She got a hamburger last night in Saginaw. Good girl, honey. It's cool out here when you're out of the sun. It got down to 40 last night up here. You know, I my whole life I left the window open. It was cold. Liked it when it was cold and stuff. But you know, I think I'm getting too old for that shit. My buddy up here that's a doctor, he's convinced that the number one way to get pneumonia over 50 is to sleep with a fan on where the air blows around you. He said even in the summer, he says that you'll get pneumonia in a heartbeat. He said if the covers come off. And I think there might be something to that. So I left the window shut last night, even though I'd like to leave it open. And I sure felt a lot better this morning than I normally do. I think I might be getting too old to just leave the room that damn cold like I used to like to. Look at this, I'm getting nailed on these. I think gas, they must have put something on the news, gas going up. 254 over there. 254, not bad. Man, I went through a shit ton of gas down there this time. Going down there and back, 3.5 tanks. So that's about $220 worth of fuel. See, that's what I tell them. Now look, I'm not complaining, but $220 for fuel. About a $180 for hotel. 220, 320, 420, there's 400. I don't count eating out because I'd be eating out anyway. And then I paid all the girls bonus money too. And so the interview, that's my money though. That's at least $150. So I'm looking at around $600 in expenses, which I'm not complaining. I'm just, all these people think I'm getting rich on this bullshit. And here's the thing, this Social Blade or whatever it is, if the videos aren't restricted for not suitable for most advertisers, you can pretty much count on $4 per 1,000 views. So if you look at my popular videos, that's what I would get with no restrictions. And I'm not really sure how bad I get nailed, but I know I'm not really making any money. And here's another thing too, and I brought this up before. I went down there almost 11 years without making dime one. And the expenses were the same as what I just told you. You think anybody ever came on there and said, hey, you know what? God, that must cost just a money. Let me send you $10 or not a fucking peep. Nothing. Nobody thought anything at 10 years of doing the same thing that I just told you I did this weekend. Now with this social blade and all this bullshit, it's like they want to get on you about exploiting and making money. Yeah, right. As long as I can convince them that I made nothing, I think they'll be happier. That's what kind of wackos you deal with on YouTube. Just bullshit, man. There's nobody's gonna stop me from doing this. No way. Even if I got booted off YouTube, I'll get on some other place. I'll do my own server if I have to. I still have all my videos saved, so you can't take what you don't have. No, it's none of their business, but there's just a certain faction of people out there that can't stand the thought